Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Agent Psycho, and we're going to get started on the second episode of the Desert Eagle chapter of reviews, chapter number 47 in the Exploring the Arsenal series, featuring me, Agent Psycho, aka Toast number 98. And this time, we're going to be taking a look at the GP Rare variant of the Desert Eagle family, the Desert Eagle Black. Now, this is going to be the second episode. Obviously, I feel like I'm repeating myself because I am, of the Desert Eagle chapter. And right away, I would like to mention the fact that I'd like to remind you guys that in all these reviews on the Desert Eagle chapter, except for the American Eagle, sorry about that, I've just eaten something. Except for the American Eagle, is I play them all in one straight like series of games on Junk Fleet One Man Army. So if you see a few familiar names popping up throughout these reviews, then that's why. I just hosted a One Man Army. Junk Fleet pistols only room for like maybe an hour or two to get the footage. So there you go. That explains why the people in this game may seem a little bit familiar. And do note that I do rage at F Crayon and Stud later on especially in the Desert Eagle SE and the Desert Eagle Gold reviews. So enjoy that. Anyways, we'll get started on the Desert Eagle Black review, and once again, this is the GP Rare variant of the Desert Eagle family. And if Nexon hadn't taken out the one-day sales of their weapons for nearly all their weapons in the GP shop, it would cost 975 GP a day, which is actually not too bad for a GP Rare variant, but then again, it's a pistol and it's really expensive for a pistol. I mean, the G18 Cobra itself is 900 GP anyway, so it's pretty expensive. In any case, it does cost 4,800 GP for a single week, so unfortunately that's pretty pricey. And I mean, to be honest, if you only really want it for one day, then you could try your luck with the Miss G case. But then again, Miss G case costs 4K GP to begin with, so take your poison. And also, it does have a very high rank requirement of Colonel 1. So if you guys are Colonel 1 or above, you can directly purchase this Desert Eagle Black straight from the GP shop. But if you're any rank below that, well, good luck. Good luck buying a shit ton of GP cases for that. In any case, let's move on to the statistics of the Desert Eagle Black. So moving on down the line, the Desert Eagle Black has a few major buffs to the statistics over the original Desert Eagle. First being the damage. Damage has apparently been buffed significantly by 8 points. I mentioned in the SG556 Mark II review that I thought that the SG556's damage buff might be one of the single largest damage increases in the entire game. Well, the Desert Eagle Black has even bigger damage buff than the SG556 Mark II. So it has an 8-point increase in damage. If you guys couldn't do your math by yourselves, so the damage buff is pretty goddamn crazy on the Desert Eagle Black. I mean, to be honest, it's not really too practical because, or I shouldn't say practical, but it's not too significant because the Desert Eagles, all in all, are meant to be used as two-shot killers. But they could help if, like, say, an enemy is 70 HP as opposed to, like, let's say, like, 70 HP, because that means that you can take down more people with just one shot than two shots. Because if someone had, let's say, for example, 75 HP, then the Desert Eagle, if you use the normal Desert Eagle, then you still need to take 2 shots. Whereas if you're using the Desert Eagle Black, obviously it'll take them down in 2 shots, or just 1 shot instead of 2, because of its higher damage. So there in itself, it's a much better pistol, because not only that, but because of its higher base damage, it's got better damage drop off naturally. So there you have it. Damage is very good for Desert Eagle Black. On top of that, I mentioned in the Desert Eagle review that the Desert Eagle is sometimes kind of quirky in that it gives you a 3-shot kill instead of a 2-shot kill. With this 8-point increase in damage, this is virtually completely eliminated. So Desert Eagle is virtually always a 2-shot kill, so you will almost never have to worry about a 3-shot kill. In my personal experience of using a Desert Eagle Black, I've never run across a 3-shot kill. So I've used a Desert Eagle Black for quite some time. So if I haven't run into a 3-shot kill yet, you probably won't either. So please take my word for it. In terms of portability, rate of fire, and accurate, or actually not accuracy. The accuracy has also been increased as well. But in terms of recoil, rate of fire, and portability, they've all stayed the same. Accuracy has also increased from 61 to 65. So this does mean that for you, what this will mean is that the Desert Eagle, I forgot to mention this in the Desert Eagle review, but the Desert Eagle has a tendency to have a random effect in terms of its bullet pattern. For the Desert Eagle Black, because of its 4-point increase in accuracy, the bullets tend to center a lot more towards the center of your crosshairs, which means that this will especially help you while you're strafing. When you're strafing and shooting at people, that means that more of your bullets will go towards the center of your crosshairs, meaning that you can obviously hit people much more often and consequently get a higher frequency of kills. So that's in itself a lot better for the Desert Eagle Black. That's a huge improvement. Well, it's not really huge, but it's a very significant improvement for the Desert Eagle Black over the original Deagle. Normally, I don't really say that accuracy is too much of a like a significant change for most pistols, but considering that the Deagles are all lines of or they're a line of power pistols and with really slow rates of fire, any increase in accuracy in their case is always welcome, especially because of the fact that they have really large strafing recoil spreads. So any increase that they can get in terms of accuracy, it's highly welcome. So basically, the Desert Eagle or the Deagle Black is identical in all aspects to the original Deagle. Ooh, nice peasy. Except for the fact that its ammo capacity has been increased from 14 rounds to 20 rounds in total. So that means that you can take down many more people with the Desert Eagle Black as you would with the Desert Eagle, because obviously the Deagle only has 2 total magazines, whereas the Deagle has 3. Now, while you might be thinking like, oh, it only has 1 more magazine, how much more damage could it possibly do? That extra magazine is surprisingly effective in taking down a lot more people. I don't know what it is, but it's just like a placebo effect that you have because you have more rounds. Your brain is automatically attuned to thinking that you can actually take down more people, and fortunately for you, it actually does turn out that way. At least it turns out that way for me anyway. So I don't know, I could be a little bit weird like that. So as for my frank personal opinion about the Desert Eagle Black, it is a very big improvement over the Deagle, and if you guys do happen to have your hands on the Deagle Black, I highly recommend that you use it for as long as possible, unless of course you don't really like the Deagle variants themselves, but obviously I can't really force you to like them. But if you guys do like the Deagles, then Deagle Black is definitely going to be very enjoyable for you guys. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, look forward to the next review on the Desert Eagle SE. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. ゆるしってってね。